Yesterday, I watched my first ever Formula One race, and I have some thoughts. I should preface this by saying I barely knew what was going on, so it's a lot more questions than thoughts, but still thoughts nonetheless. I should also preface this by saying I only watched the race. I didn't watch the qualifying, I didn't watch the sprint, just the race. I was pleasantly surprised by how engaged I actually was into this race, especially considering the whole thing was 71 laps. Is that normal? I don't know how many laps I thought there would be, but definitely not that many. It was so interesting to see how things very quickly change, but I guess that would make sense because they are going over 100 miles per hour. So, I knew Ferrari wasn't doing the best this season, or that recently they just haven't been doing good any season, but it was kind of crazy that Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton got out that fast, or just the fact that neither of them finished the race. And I was definitely rooting for Hamilton, even though he started in the back, but Max Verstappen also started in the back. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. I suppose you can say that I have not chosen a favorite driver or a favorite team, or they haven't chosen me yet. I was really rooting for Kimi Antonelli. Maybe I'm just a sucker for a little underdog story. But my heartbeat was going a million miles per hour during the last 5 laps when I saw Max Verstappen slowly creeping up there. Now here are things that I don't understand. How do they serve 10-second penalties? Why did they get 10-second penalties? What is DRS? How can a driver make a pit stop, come back into the race at 10th, and then somehow make their way back up to second, immediately? What does it mean that Max Verstappen started in the pit? Why couldn't Hamilton finish the race? Was his car not fine? Shouldn't they bring multiple cars to every race so that they could just, if something goes wrong with the car, they could just put the driver in a different car? Now that my friend has welcomed this new obsession into my life, Ayana, if you're watching this is for you again. I will now be learning as much as I can about F1 before the season is over, which means I have 2 races left. So this should be fun.